season tonight.
Bill Steve's in the house.
Come up to our level, Steve. Please, come on. Come up here.
I like it.
McGinnis.
I like it better down here.
Willie, can you help me out?
I got it.
Come on.
Right. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay. There you go.
There we go.
Almost went on IR. Is there IR for TV?
No,
they just fire you.
Yeah, that's true. All right, everybody, let's get into the matchup. We are off and running. And look, you know who wins a lot of games? The Patriots do. 4 times under Bill Belichick, they've started 5-0 or better. And now this squad's not only beating teams, but doing it by the most points since Belichick got there. Oh, and the defense, they're on pace to allow the fewest points per game in the Super Bowl era. So, Willie, there have been some amazing teams over the years with Brady and Belichick, but is this squad right here, right now, better than the rest? Better than your team, Seth.
Right now, week 5, we're talking about the best team ever. And you know I've been conditioned.
Week 6.
Not only by these coaches, but by this place, but talking about how great they are in week 5. But I will say, leading up to this point, they are. And when you do the comparisons, whether it's point score, whether it's the defense, at this point, they're doing a great job. And I compare them to the 2007 Patriots, which I think were a little more explosive offensively, scoring more points, had the record, 50 touchdowns, 23 for Moss, and all those different things. But I think right now they have the opportunity, the way they're playing, the pace that they're going at, to be one of the best Patriot teams ever.
Wow. All right. So through 5 games, look, this defense has been playing
It kills
amazing.
me to say that right now. In week 5.
I'm actually shocked. I did not think that you were going to do that. But okay, there you guys have it. Willie McGinnis, this is the best Patriots team that we've seen so far. So the Patriots schedule, though, it's been pretty kind to start the season, Willie. 3 of their next 4, though, are in prime time with back-to-back games against New York teams. So they have the Jets coming up next. Then they get a bye, week 10, followed by games against the Eagles, Cowboys, Texans, and Chiefs. All right, so, Joe, is this going to be another perfect season, or where do you see them getting their first loss on the schedule?
It's not going to be a perfect season for the Patriots. I agree with Willie. This defense is as good as they've ever had, but the offense isn't quite as good as 2007. And when I look at the schedule, I look at week 11 versus the Philadelphia Eagles as that's going to be their first really big test. It's in Philly. Philly's going to be playing for the division against the Dallas Cowboys. Those are the 2 teams. It's a 2-horse race in the NFC East. And I really think that's the game that's going to give the Patriots trouble because Deshaun Jackson should be back by then. He's a deep threat that could possibly give this secondary some troubles. And then Jordan Howard, their running back, is doing a really good job. He's kind of become their key go-to running back. He's a guy that gets first downs at the highest rate in the NFL, and that's a formula to beat the Patriots. Keep the ball away from Tom Brady, run the football right at him. That's their best chance to win.
Belichick is 31-8, though, after the bye. So, just a little.
He knows how to get his teams ready with a little extra time. But you know what? Who also is pretty good coming off of a bye is Andy Reid and Andy Reid disciples. Andy Reid, probably the other coach that people talk about how great he is getting his teams ready off of a bye. And the Eagles are going to be coming off of their bye. So 2 teams that will be well rested, probably pretty healthy, and that's going to be a great game to watch.
And that 31-8, of course, is including the playoffs. But Steve, where do you see on their schedule that they're getting their first L?
I'd look at week 9 against the Baltimore Ravens because of mobile quarterback, and then also look at week 13 against the Houston Texans. And why is that? Because these guys are mobile quarterbacks. They can move around. When you look at this defense for the New England Patriots, they are causing havoc against opposing quarterbacks. So mobility will be something that they need because they're playing out of their mind defensively. So that's the 2 teams that I look at, why they can do it. But hey, the NFL is not for long, but also too, each week you never know what can happen. So I'm excited to watch that, but I don't really see this team really falling off too much because the way they're playing football defensively is outstanding. And you always got Tom Terrific, who's doing what he does on offense with nobodies or with somebody. He just makes it a very good, delicious dessert all the time.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, look,
we're just getting started.
You're
talking dessert already.
Yeah.
You could say what you want about the schedule and the opponents being maybe not the greatest competition, but this defense